Convoy Conspiracies, Episode 12. The 12 Days of Christmas, Day 1. Pulling into the way station now, we're... Oh my gosh, get out of me. Okay. We're on our way to Newport, Oregon, delivering, as you can see, presents. So, hope everyone is enjoying the holidays. Lots of time for video games. Oh boy. Okay, it's time to... I need to take a rest here. Let's see what we can figure out here. See if we can take a nap. Didn't realize I was all petered out. Okay. Look at these presents. I'll tell you what. Okay. Stop the engine. Get some rest. Now it's 3 in the morning. All right. Let's get back on the road. These presents may end up being late.
Okay, let's find a new route. Go straight on.
Oh, those lights are bright. Yeah, we can get up to 65 here, or maybe 60. It was a good thing I did this at night. Otherwise, you wouldn't see these lights like this. Look how bright that is. Okay, let's jump back in the cab. Okay. So, 236 miles, 4 hours and 16 minutes remaining. And let's see, 12 hours and 40 minutes remaining. Okay, get over here. I got gifts to deliver, boys. Out of my way.
Keep right.
So yeah, I was excuse me. I was watching Harry Potter.
Exit right.
yesterday with the family, and it was the fifth movie, I think,
Keep left and then turn left.
where Dumbledore
Turn
dies. That interesting discussion came up with my daughter. After he died, after he was killed. Sorry if I'm spoiling anything for you. Highly doubt it. But anyway, after he died, there was over the Hogwarts castle there was a
Keep left.
thick cloud,
Turn left.
the demonic face of Voldemort, I believe,
Turn
mocking and grimacing down at everyone. And I said, my daughter, you know, that reminds me of 9/11 and those demonic faces that appeared in the smoke at that event. And she, of course, dismissed what I was saying. She shouldn't, but she did. Oh, Dad, that never happened. It was photoshopped, whatever pictures you're talking about. But how would you know that? Well, it just was. I said, no, it wasn't just photoshopped. In fact, you need to have a different attitude. When somebody gives you information like that, the brainwashed response is to say that it's photoshopped when you haven't even seen it. How would you make that assessment if you haven't even looked at the photo? You just hear somebody say something and you throw out the word Photoshop. And she thought about that for a bit. And I said, you know, the government that exists currently makes a lot of money off you, makes a lot of, seeks to exert power over you, the people that make up this government. They're not necessarily trustworthy. And just because somebody puts forth some evidence or whatnot that counters their narrative of of history or how things happened, why would you believe them first? What is it about the government that makes you believe them first? She couldn't really tell me, but that's how she feels. I said a critical thinker is someone who does the opposite. When someone like a government official or a government organization
Finding a new route.
has motivation to profit off of your ignorance through thank you. Okay, thank you. Get that notice out of my face. You need to question the motives of people who are telling you things. Yes, it's possible that someone could come up with a fantastical story to okay, inspection passed. How in the... Let's go. Oh my gosh, I just ran up on this car here. This is an expensive trip. Somebody who thinks critically and understands the motivations of who they're speaking to must question what a government tells its subjects or its citizens. Must. You must assume, until proven otherwise, that anything that benefits them in the form of increased power and control must be questioned. You have to. Do not assume they're telling the truth. They have no moral code that compels them to tell the truth to people they believe are less than them. None at all. Where is it? Show it to me. Doesn't exist. Well, we had a bit of a back and forth, but I think I at least got her to think. With a little more questioning, and that's going to be one of the goals I have for her, is to increase her intellectual capacity by being able to question things that she might not think are cool or hip or trendy to question. Because children, if we think it's bad now, the children, teenagers, and any child is going to be facing a world where the techniques for mass deception have been perfected, studied, analyzed, and employed against them to great effect. And they're going to need to be able to retain their own mind and their own thinking and to break free of any spells that have been cast upon them. Now, 9/11 was a spell. It was a demonic spell, event, sacrifice to Satan. It was the end of freedom in the United States. And the beginning of this oppression that plagues us now. Let me check something here. See if I can improve the performance. I'm getting so much jitters. Okay. It is Christmas morning. Christmas Day 1. It's Christmas somewhere, right? $111 miles left. Whoa. But there is, I have observed in my own children, and I'm sure in yours and others, many others, that there is a distinct desire on their part not to question things. They're being told by their parents, the people who love them, who they can trust, to question something, and they're saying, no, I'd rather believe the official narrative. The programming is so strong that this is what we're dealing with. And it is frustrating. And, the funny thing is that people who do accept the official narrative do have a greater chance for quote-unquote success in the world. If you measure success by things such as amount of money you make, the titles you hold, the positions, and so forth that you're recognized for. But success of retaining your own mind and the ultimate success of overcoming the evils of this world, that is not quite so easily obtained. In fact, one could be completely successful in a worldly view, but be an abject failure in a spiritual one. In fact, I think that happens more often than not in circumstances like that. People sacrifice everything for that physical security. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Boy, oh boy, are we having performance issues today.
Get ready to turn right.
Okay. Samsung truck full of Note 10s, maybe. Okay, we are getting close to Newport here. 59 miles to go. Oh, I thought I had the green. Oh my gosh. Oh well. It's another $700 down the drain. Who cares? I'm delivering gifts. Money is no object here.
Go straight on.
So let's melt away these 59 miles. Okay, shift up to 11. Set our so we're going to tear through Oregon here. Oregon, a state where you can't even pump your own gas, and you, I believe, now have to put a tracking device in your car, or not a tracking device, but a mileage log device that reports back to the nanny state so that they can charge you taxes based on how much you drove, which is all the end game. It's not about climate change, saving the planet. That's a bunch of bullcrap. It's about controlling you, doing everything they can to control you. China's social credit system. Truthstream Media put out a video about that recently. And yes, that's the plan for the entire world, including the United States. The government tracks your every move using a massive surveillance state and assigning your face to an ID. Whoa, what's going on here? That down there, some kind of mining operation? No. Alright, we're tearing through the woods here. But yet that's what our children are facing, social credit systems. You will not be able to buy or sell if you do not carry the mark of the beast upon you. These are the days we're headed for.
Get ready to turn right.
All right. So we have reached the destination, Newport, Oregon. Hope the video is not too laggy.
Turn right.
Oh, how close was I to? Well, I wasn't that close. Still, a little frightening. Hey, buddy, all I need to do is turn right. What is this? Come on. Hope I make this light. Getting such a slow start like that.
Keep left.
Okay, so we're going to be turning left up here to drop off these gifts.
Rerouting.
Oh, shoot. I'm going to do a U-turn here. Whoa. This is where I'm going. Okay. Tidbit. Let's see where they want these things.
It's all over now.
Okay. Where does it say it wants them? This is ridiculous. Oh, yeah. Blow your horn. In the back somewhere. Let's get back here and see what the situation looks like. Oh my gosh, we're getting some lag. Okay, down there. Should be easy enough. And let's use the backup cam. So we can see these gifts getting offloaded. Okay. Oh my gosh. Could you be any more in my way? So I'm not going to be able to park this because it stuck the sign in my stinking face. Oh my gosh. So you stick a sign in my face while I'm in the middle of parking. Thank you so much. Just do it this way. Take her on back. Whoa, wrong way. Alright, well that does it for today. Hope you enjoyed episode 12. I'll see you on episode 13 for day 2 of the Christmas deliveries. See you soon. Envoy Conspiracies.